What's going on, everyone? It's Greg here. I have been putting some thought into Spider-Man No Way Home, and after watching some other YouTube creators, I decided I'd air my thoughts on the movie as well. Now, I don't know very much about the behind-the-scenes stuff that goes into making a movie, and I'm not going to pretend to know. I just know a movie I enjoy when I see it more than once. That's a weak premise for a movie review, I know. And I'm not going to pretend otherwise. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Spoiler territory ahead. You've been warned. Starting with the cast, since they're all phenomenal, we've got Tom Holland in his 6th MCU outing, joined by Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, Marissa Tomei, and others reprising their roles, and joined by meme phenomenon Tobey Maguire and unfairly maligned Andrew Garfield, reprising their previous film roles of Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man respectively. Joining them from the Rogues Gallery of both properties is Willem Dafoe, Alfred Molina, Jamie Foxx, Thomas Hayden Church, and Rhys Ifans. Standout performances by everyone. The way every character interacted with each other, including small mannerisms, like the scene where Peter spiderwebbed the window drape to keep it closed, and there's a whole lot of other little things that I think help to sell what's going on with the plot. Dialogue is good, the interaction between the three Peters just seems so natural and organic. I mean, these are characters that have never met, yet they understand each other better than anybody ever could. So much so that even if you don't see the scene where they first meet Tom Holland, Spider-Man, you can still understand that much. Opposite of our protagonists, the introduction of each villain is paced slowly enough to be respectful to their original appearances, with Alfred Molina and Willem Dafoe absolutely rocking it. I can't stress enough how much these two men stole the show when they were on screen for me. I mean, they did in the Sam Raimi films, but this was something else. Between Broken Norman Osborn and Green Goblin, Dafoe changed between one and the other like I would change my socks. And Molina brought that intangible presence he does to that portrayal of Octavius. I can't explain it, so I'm not going to. I just think he can be the only Doc Ock for the silver screen. The banter, the conversations, the emotions, the inter-character dialogue, the mannerisms. More words that mean the same thing. Top score. Seriously. The plot of the movie moved pretty sharply away from the typical MCU method of hero fall down, disposable villain introduced, hero stand up, beat disposable villain. I love that. Love it. That method is telling the same story over and over, only with a new coat of paint, sometimes with a bullshit agenda attached, and it's boring. The only agenda a movie should have, or any entertainment for that matter, should be to tell a story that people want to see. Now, this one went with the continuation of the plot of a previous movie, Far From Home, plus it gives the protagonist ample opportunity to make mistakes, which he did, and he had to pay for those consequences, to an almost sadistic level, I might add. However, with great power must also come a great responsibility, and through blood, sweat, pain, and tears, the day is won. At this point, I'm going to echo the review of Jeremy Jans on this movie, that this third movie completes the Tom Holland Spider-Man origin story. It's a perfect bookend to the trilogy and ties it all together rather neatly. Now, the part where I whinge about it. The part other YouTubers I watch didn't touch on. Story contrivances. Time travel and multiverse, to me, are in the top spots for lazy storytelling. Now, don't get me wrong. This movie did it right. So did Endgame, I think. But it sets a precedent, and not a good one. But Greg, I can imagine I can hear you say, you said this movie is awesome. Yeah, it is. now the door's open to some ass-pull villain, and if it doesn't work, it'll be because multiverse or time travel. Do I hope it doesn't go this route? Absolutely. But now that we've got two big plot contrivances that only went and made big money, I'm thinking it's only a matter of time. I'm saying this because I did like Tom Holland's take on Spider-Man. I think he carries the role well, and I want to see more in the future. And with all of that diatribe out of the way, I feel this is the point I was making, trying to make at any rate. I'm gonna finish it here. What did you guys think? Let me know down in the comments and let's get this discussion going. Did you like Spider-Man No Way Home? I sure as hell did. What do you guys think?